my way to the lake house. Sorry, it's been a minute. I have been busy as all get out. It has not been fun. Oh shit, I forgot to press the button. Oh, that's fun. Alright, so on the paint fuckers, that thing works, which is nice. I do enjoy that we actually have something that works. I wanted to test that before I even tried later, because I didn't want to be like in one of those situations where like, hey, you know,
The Shadow had changed Jules Mormont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
well, you sound just so sure of yourself.
This is not the floor. The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shame of a man.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No push! Just insane!
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it Scarlet or Cat?
Much as I would love to hear Alan Wake talk about this, I just...
Sublevel 4.
Gotta find that elevator.
Let's try... Oh, is there not even a way... No. Okay. So that was just a look through. Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Okay, black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
Hello. Alright, where'd this motherfucker go? There he is. Oh shit. Nope. Oh, come on! You didn't even let me shoot! What the fuck? Oh, come on. Did you really send me back to the floor above?
Come on.
You didn't, but Jesus. Ah, come on, that's not even right. I tried to frickin' shoot the thing and it said, no, you're just gonna get stuck. Ah. Like they're talking about it needs a manual reload. Well, I'm pretty sure there was a round in there.
Diana said.
I'll find some health soon. I'm about one shot away from meeting my maker. There we go. Oh shit. Alright. It was worth it for the heal. I'll say that. Oh shit, another one's coming out.
The lake house was underwater.
Ugh.
The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized.
Alright,
Tools
boys.
entangled the painting
Jesus.
like a lure and hooked
God.
an ocean.
I've had the sniffles the past few days.
Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. I know you're here. They called.
Oh, this one actually has the password on there. 85298. I like how they now have their things on there. It's just like, would have been useful a bit ago. Nothing. It's just a shadowy abyss. Okay, that's weird. So apparently if you just go into there, it just fogs you up. Cool.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of a torture.
Deep breath, deep breath.
A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament. Yes. But maybe truth and cliche.
Clock stopped, and another shoe was dropped. What a mess, what a mess. Deep breath. 6 deep breaths, forget all the rest. Sharp pain, sharp pain. There's something fine. 60 breaths.
Wish the elevator would stop moving.
Oh, great. Elevator's gone, so now I need to find it again. That's great. I love it. What I'm thinking is they put me through a maze as an illusion. Okay, so it just reloops. Okay, where do you want me to go? You took the elevator away. So I can't go back the way I just did. And there's a straightaway route nowhere. Hmm. No. Where would the elevator move? That's my big thing. Ugh. Something tells me I did the right thing.
This doesn't look like Lane's style.
Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. than my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly...
Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
Okay, black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these. The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Oh. Oh. What just happened? Did he get hit by something? He did. Jules. Huh. She didn't very much like this dude due to the plagiarism. Is she gonna have ill will against us?
Typical fucking Marmonts.
Oh my god! I literally just fucking turned around. You gonna let me dodge? Okay. Apparently I cannot dodge. That's not good. That literally means I'm going to die. What? Throw it! Jesus! Holy cow, I should not have to do that. Wow. 2 shots again. Where is my dodge button? Seriously. There has to be one. L1, really? It's not even a good dodge button. I'm literally trying to heal. Why? I'm... okay.
Threshold's about to fracture. Where'd she go?
I died again. Of course I did. I mean, this enemy is hard. Not just for the reason of it's not even tough in the states of it's fighting me hard. It's tough because the fighting sucks.
This is a good idea. Where'd she go? Like I needed more progress.
Oh, you? Oh. Are you? No. This boss fight is so unbalanced. I mean, I have seen some shit. And And there we go again. I'm out again. Jesus. She should not be this difficult. I'm going to stand my ground.
Where'd she go?
This is such a stupid boss fight. I have to admit that. I have shot her with 24 shotgun shells point blank in the face. Like, I guess she's a boss, but you're telling me that's not even scratching her? Like, I'm genuinely confused on it. And she has ranged attacks, normal attacks, super attacks. Like, how do you expect this person to be able to beat them? Oh my gosh. Like, this is not normal. I mean, even if I get a chance to loot all these boxes, and that's a big if. Yeah, I tried to get away and I couldn't.
The threshold's about to fracture. Where'd she go?
And the ammo boxes that have nothing in them. The rock throwing. Oh, come on.
It's down. Time to move.
I genuinely do not understand how they expect you to beat this one. I have grabbed all the ammo. It's still not enough. I have thrown flashbangs at her. It's still not enough. I have used everything in my resources. It's not enough. Like, she genuinely has some fucking plot. For her to survive every little thing I've thrown. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to say a boss should not be a boss, but this is overpowered. I don't think I've played any of the other Alan Wakes that I've fought something that has, like, godlike powers. And she truly does. And then you give me ammo boxes with nothing. The rock throwing again? Come on. Thank you. God, it should never have taken that long. I shot her over and over and over again. She just kept using overpowered nonsense to take me. Jeez.
You know what the Marmonts did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
He could never wash away.
The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
It was all over him.
tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
I'm very confused about what just happened.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koski, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been riding in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there.
So is this like during or
these
what?
Cases, they never get less ambiguous.
I know they're not. I know they're trying to end Alan Wake, but I feel like Alan Wake 3 is a possibility with everything. So
because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmons were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
end of chapter.
Deep breaths, deep breaths.
Okay, so that was it. That was the entire thing. I'm a little bit surprised. I feel like they went way too hard on the boss. That's my only real issue. Also, just the fact that when I was playing through it, half of this was very confusing on where to figure everything out. Some of the puzzles were a little complicated, and I get this is their final DLC. They were trying to wrap up everything, but I'm not sure where this paints Alan Wake. It feels like they were just like, hey, let's go back to the lake house. We're going to tie Alan Wake in. But you could have left this out, and I would have had absolutely no issues with it. It doesn't make sense. You've added yet another character into the mix that doesn't make sense. Like, the last DLC, I think it was about the coffee one, they added the girl from Control in there. And they're trying to say, oh, well, her and Wake are related now. I mean, just... You tie in stuff into things that doesn't really make sense, and I think I get what they're trying to do. The story mode... They've got to expand it some way, somehow. But, I mean, the DLCs, I'm not trying to be a badger. The nurse one makes sense. Her obsession, you could have drove the crazy thing. Understandable, make that one make sense. The other two DLCs, I just don't get. Like, try and control them. I get that they're made by the same company, but they've never once, until this, mentioned that Alan Wake's family is her. And now you have another character in the mix that you're going to have to somehow explain how they tie in. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know. But that was the end of that DLC. I don't know what I'm going to stream next because right now I'm running low on options just due to everything. There's not a lot of horror games coming out. So I think what I'm going to do from here till then is I am going to try to figure out what I want to do next. Because Alan Wake was the tie-up. I have Deathmark, but I'm going to be brutally honest. The Deathmark games, unless you have some kind of editor, I do not think should be streamed. they're just quite gory to the point where I don't know if YouTube's restrictions might just absolutely can me. Like, a lot of the games, like, you know, Resident Evils, you can almost justify them some of the times. But the Deathmark games, they go a notch above. Which is weird to say it, but Japanese horror, gotta love it. But I will figure out what we're going to do next. Could be Deathmark, could be an action game, because right now I'm running low on options when it comes to those. But until then, I will see you guys